Alright. I'm gonna play Monster Hunter. I'm gonna do the, you know, tutorial. I hope the audio is balanced alright. I love the palicos, and I love that you can make it so that they sound like cats. I don't want them to speak English. Get out of here. That's weird. I don't want my cat to speak English. Especially because this is based on one of my cats. If you know, you know. That's Poppy. But mostly this is for my husband, who definitely knows who he is when I'm talking to him. That's a bit loud. Might have to turn that down a bit. Let's see if that actually does anything. I noticed that some of the musical motifs sound very familiar. Like this particular bit sounds like Lord of the Rings. And there's a song here that sounds like Fallout. You'll hear it when you hear it. You'll know what I mean. But yeah, let's get going. We are in. And Flapjack, one of the cats, just tapped his sister to play. It was very cute. She doesn't seem to want to play, and he's respected that. Flapjack's a good boy. Anyway. Hammer. Look at the redesign of this hammer. So sick. And it's time to check out one of my favorite things in video games. The water. Ah, look how gross this water looks. It's perfect. Like, it looks clear, but I wouldn't drink this. You know what I mean? Excellent. Good job. And awesome work making me, like, trudge through the water, making it really feel real. But yeah, it's time to actually start the game, so I guess I gotta talk to this lady here. What's her name? Alma? She's new. Alma. Why am I crouching, Alma?
Oh, that's right. Have you decided on a weapon?
I'm holding the hammer. I think that's what you start with, though. Look, I know already. Yeah, I know. Yep.
Wonderful. In that case, equip yourself and we'll be on our way.
Honestly, though, I think I'm gonna start with a gun instead of the hammer. Just because I can get used to what's going on in the first round, the first battle. Looks like the frog is up first, so I might just take the hammer. That's right, Flapjack. The hammer is my favorite weapon. I will not try something new.
Once you've got a feel for the weapon, we'll head out.
Alright, yeah, I already know. I know more than you. Alright, we're gonna just go where we gotta go. It's pretty cool. It kind of like drives itself for the most part. This is actually kind of relaxing.
Wow, these sacred are quite intelligent.
You can just press the up button and they just go on a little trot, and you can just kind of enjoy the walk. This is really nice. Unfortunately, though, for my first run out, I don't have much time. I'm on a bit of a crunch. Flapjack, I know. He is singing. He loves to sing. I love that the palico can sit on the tail feathers of this chocobo. It's very cute. And hey, if the chocobo goes where I want it to go, I don't have to get lost. That's a big problem I have in every game, is I have like no sense of direction.
Down there.
Oh no. Yeah, that thing is gross. They really went all in animating all that liquid on that tongue, didn't they? Just think about that. Think about the kind of person that would be skilled in that. You know, live your truth. Do the job that you like want to do. You know, love what you do and you never work a day in your life.
Come on, bud. Run.
No, I feel really bad for that, Chocobo. Usually we make up fun names for the monsters, me and Beef, my husband. I'm trying to come up with a fun name for this guy. Kermit's a little much for a guy this intense.
I'll help. Hurry.
But I mean, I don't know what else to call this thing. There's not too many, there are lots of frogs in pop culture, but all of them have left my memory because this guy is actually pretty scary. He also looks a little bit like a watermelon. The color on his back, and I know what you're thinking. Don't. I appreciate it. Trying to figure out where he's weak, and also just kind of getting back in the groove. One of the things about games that I have is that games are hard to me to remember what controls are what between games, so I don't really play many games at a time. Oh, I can charge my hammer. That's right. Thanks for reminding me, game. See, sometimes tutorials are helpful. At least until I can get back into it. Yeah, man, that feels so good. Bam. Give him the business. I'm trying to remember how to roll, okay? That's the most important thing to remember. It's very much just Dark Souls. It's a Dark Souls boss rush is what these games are, essentially. Which is why I like them. I like Dark Souls, but sometimes I just want to fight all the bosses. And I wish there was like a boss rush mode that you could like, or maybe somebody can mod that into like Elden Ring. Let's see, focus mode. Oh, this is a new mode. Okay. Oh my god, that's so helpful. A big thing in this game is like when you swing, sometimes your swing is just gone. Like, so you have to be very, you know, deliberate with your swings. Whoop. That's focus mode. There, I just wanted to hit it. Focus, focus, focus. Very nice. And it's great for like new players too. This is my favorite attack with the hammer. The Big Bang attack. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm not being true to myself. My favorite attack with this thing is the cool Sonic the Hedgehog spin thing you do across the back of a monster if you like jump off a hill. I'm gonna see if I can do it over here. Alright. Look at this idiot, look at him! Spank his little booty. That move right there. If I hit that move, it would have been a wrap. Whoop, that's not what I didn't mean to do. Get ready for that. Get ready for a lot of accidental button presses, as I forget in a panic what the buttons do. Sometimes you just lose all of your senses when you're in a panic. Yeah, baby! I love this big goofy idiot's animation. He's great. I love this idiot. Not a fan of the tongue, like, being the way it is. But it's a frog, right? How else is it going to attack? Sometimes you just gotta wail on it. Oh, I heard his butt. Also, yeah, you can break a monster's parts. You can wound a monster. I see the wounds now. You could before, but it was a little bit more subtle. This makes it more mainstream. I'm glad that they, like, for lack of a better word, dumbed it down. Because, like, this game wasn't really popping off in the West. And it was because a lot of the stuff was not intuitive. Like, it was frustrating, like, doing a big pose when you drank a potion to, like, that stuff was frustrating. And also loading into different areas. This is so much more streamlined. This is perfect. We've reached the final form of Monster Hunter. But I'm always looking for new fun stuff to add. Like the focus mode is dope. Just, you know, one fun thing at a time. Introduce us to per game, please. A focus strike. Ah, cool, cool. Get over here. Oh, he has quite a bit of wounds on him. Oh, that makes me feel so powerful. That's all this game is about, is feeling like the anime character that you've always wanted to feel like. Dark Souls and like Elden Ring is also a game that does a good job with that, but I feel like Dark Souls and Elden Ring more or less it's less makes me feel like an anime character, and more lets me feel like I'm playing one of those old school NES games, and how I would imagine I felt. Does that make sense? Like, it's how I felt playing The Immortal for the NES. But like, it's really there. I'm not imagining it. I'm not putting most of it in my imagination to figure out, you know, how attacks work. Like, you all remember playing Pokemon and imagining how the attacks were animated until they started actually animating the attacks, which thank fuck. So I was so tired of watching your guy do a little wiggle. A little sad about the death of handhelds, but you know, what can you do? We have the Steam Deck at least. There's that. Oh, really nice. Really nice. So I can, there's a lot of new things to learn, and I'm gonna pick it up all in time. No, I'm not close enough. Oh, my weapon needs to be sharpened. Fuck, how do I sharpen? Was it this? No. There it is. It's so funny that I have to sharpen my hammer, but they made the hammer actually look a little sharp, so it makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, get the hang of it. Guys, I am giving this guy something to cry about, is what's happening right now. Whoop. This is literally a butt whooping. Oh, you run like coward. I just remember how to like. I know what, I don't need that right now. I could do this myself. Although I will actually call support when I do need it. But this is a tutorial. What kind of tutorial would it be if I just call for help immediately? And besides, for the most part, I know what's going on. Ah, slinger ammo. I was always the person to get the slinger reward when I used to play Monster Hunter World, which I still haven't beaten, which is crazy. I have like 3 Monster Hunter games, I still haven't beaten them. I'm hoping to get together with some buddies and play some Monster Hunter with them. Oh man, what are these guys? Are these friends? Are these friends? Oh, you know, they may not actually be loaded in because sometimes the world takes a second. But I don't know. The texture on those goops look pretty good. You know, as far as goop textures go. Secret, please. Thank you. Man, I'm never gonna actually drive the secret, especially when I'm recording. It's so much easier. For the most part, I broke all his focusy parts. Oh, he has one on his arm. And it gives me a location to attack. A lot of people who didn't really know about like parts that you can break on monsters just kind of willy-nilly were attacking, especially with long swords, and tripping everybody up. So like showing people, hey, you can actually focus on this part of the monster is really smart. Oh, I see. When he's locked into a place like that, he gets vulnerable. Which is obvious, but they literally show it to you now. Look at this idiot, man. I'm trying to break his mouth. Which, did I do it? Yes. Oh, that's his arm. Look how fast the hammer swings are now. It feels so, like, earned to, like, swing that hammer. You feel like you're doing work. Damn! Poor Dum Dum, he's getting it. Man, what was fucking the guy from The Princess and the Frog's name? That's what this guy's name. Nah, he's not a frog though. He's more of a toad. Hell, he's Toad now. That's it. He's just Toad from the X-Men. Much better, although Toad is never this jacked. I might draw Jack's Toad though, as a fun project. Like Toad from X-Men mixed with this thing. For fun. I'll post it on my social media. I know what you're thinking. Why aren't you being Big Rig right now? What is going on? Honestly, I'm having a really hard time doing that. Because the mods are just getting on my nerves. So like, I'm taking a break for now, playing this. I'll get back to Big Rig. They ain't going nowhere. But I figured I better do something that I want to do. Then, you know, to get me in the mood to do stuff I'm not so jazzed about anymore. To get me back in the mood of doing this in general. Uh-oh, my weapon's not sharp. Whoop. Yeah, you know, you can go. I gotta sharpen my weapon. Let's get a close-up on that sharpening animation where I'm just sharpening the hilt. Boom, whole hammer sharp. Secret, please, if you will. Need to name my secret. Trying to think of a fun food name for the secret. That's not too, you know, not too insane. Like, this is my bird, cordon bleu. I don't know, let me know your favorite chicken dishes and we'll name this beautiful bird. Look at him, finna go to sleep. Look at this idiot. Alright. I can't wait till I get explosive bombs and a big old gun. I almost took the gun. But this guy looked like he deserved to get beat up with a hammer. You know what I mean? Oh, that was it. That was it, everyone. That almost felt cruel the way I killed this guy. I knew you were the best. Well, yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong. Anyway, time to get my cuts. Time to get my pound of flesh. How many Monster Hunter like playthroughs have you heard that at this point? Let me know down in the comments. All right, we've cleaned up here. Oh, I can end the quest immediately instead of like the timer. But why would I do that when it's perfect, ample time to go around and collect items in the world? Boom. Nah, it's cool that you can, but unless I'm in a place where I can't grab any more resources, I won't really be using that feature probably. Unless, you know, other people will use it as well. I love the outline feature. I wish that was in real life. I wish they had that for like traffic. I'm not driving until we implement windshields with that feature. Hey, lots of awards. I love the awards because they're so fun. They're fun in that they're like so random. There's so many of them. They're not random, but you get what I'm saying. All right. I definitely did. I think that's the name of this frog, the Chatacabra. Yep. Oh, I broke his jaw very good. I got his jaw. But it's interesting to have certificates that you need these to make equipment. Because you need these to do the same thing. Hard protrusion stud, the thick but supple leather. I don't know if they had a, you know, like description of the things before, but that's pretty cool. Elastic and easy to mold, thanks to the monster's gluttonous diet. Very nice, very nice. I don't want to know that it's just been sitting there licking its shell. But I mean, it's a big tongue. It could probably get back there, but that'd be very strange to watch. A scale. The mandible plating. Ah yes, I read that one already. Ah yes, herb, earth crystal, blue mushroom. Love that. Love to see it. And ooh, mystery bone. Who knows? Who knows? But that's the whole point of this game. We're doing research here. We're learning here. But yeah, I did the tutorial. That didn't take me too long. I'm gonna see the next cutscene, and then we'll probably call it a day. Not too much in the way of a cool ending. I wish it would have gotten a better screenshot of that murder, because it was murder, that one.
We're over here.
Rest in peace, Toad. There's Poppy. I don't know if you can see her very well, but there she is. Based on my real cat. Anyway. Beef, the husband, also has our other cat as his, the one that was singing earlier, as his Palico. Palico. I don't know where my voice is going. Wish it would come back.
It's safe now.
My voice is so buttery in this game. Way cooler than it actually is, I think, personally. Let me know if it sounds like me in the comments.
Thank the winds.
I love that they like use bones in their hair as like a decoration. That looks
Allow us
dope
to
as hell.
introduce ourselves.
Wait. Hold on.
It also looks like horns.
Did you really do that? There's no way you should have been able to. So, how?
This is my job. I do it for a living, homie.
We came because your sister said you were in trouble.
That too.
Nona!
But that's not what he
Where is
asked.
she?
But it's information
She's
he
safe.
needs.
Don't worry.
We'll take you to her, all right?
The voice system in this game, incredible. I want that in every game. I want to be able to like pick a voice and then pitch it however I want. Ah, these two.
What a fascinating creature. Any trouble finding us?
None at all, thanks to your flair.
It looks pretty good. My favorite thing in the whole world is the little animations in the background
must
of
be
Monster Hunter
Isao.
games.
Please, this way.
Okay.
She reminds me of Brienne of Tarth.
Hey, Hunter. Back already? Good work.
Hey, your sister's just over there.
She's been worried sick. Hurry.
This is a pretty well-protected spot.
We could do a lot worse for an interim camp.
I love all these interesting looking characters. I wonder if I get to know them.
Just a quick check.
I know I'm gonna get to know her.
We just need some space. She's fine, but she needs
My
help,
husband
which we're
has
perfectly
gotten to know
capable
her.
of.
We have a rivalry.
Isai, you're okay.
Thank the winds.
I thought that that little kid had horns, and I thought this was a Shadow of the Colossus type
Now
situation.
scram. Go. Back to your stations. Fill us in later.
There's weirder things in this world than people wearing cool ornaments that look like horns, like those
didn't properly
short dudes
think
with
it
the long
before.
ears.
Everything just happened so fast. I didn't know what to say.
Those poor bastards look like they're melting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you can't see me, but I'm doing the prayer from Final Fantasy X.
I'm Isai. My sister and I are from a nearby village.
My name is Nona. It's wonderful to meet you.
I'll protect
I'm
Nona
Alma.
with my life.
The others and I are here on a search. We're from a place far out west.
Oh shit! I actually get dialogue options. What?
How'd you end up in that situation back there? Oh, it was all my fault. I was careless. I was helping Nona with writing practice, and a giant toad snuck up on us. I told Nona to run for it while I got its attention, but when my sacred and I tried to get away, he slipped, and we fell into that cave. And so, who exactly are the two of you?
Oh, right. We must have really surprised you earlier.
Forgive me for my lack of understanding, but you use those tools? I've never seen anything like that before.
Back where we're from, specialists use these tools to protect others from large creatures. With the understanding that they're never to be brandished at other people, of course.
Monsters
Only
only.
those with special permission are allowed to use them.
Tools? Specialists? Permission? It's all new to me. But I'm just glad you were there.
Oh, I get to ask more questions.
Where's this village you say you're from?
It's just a short distance away by Sacred. Nona and I live there with our grandmother.
Would you happen to know of a tribe called the Keepers?
The Keepers? No, I don't. Sorry.
Damn, even he doesn't know.
I see. Well, that's okay. We're actually helping our friend here find his home. His people. They're called the Keepers.
The Keepers, huh? Sorry. I don't remember ever hearing that name before. But our elder, she might know something.
I didn't quite explain, but the whole story is that little kid that they just showed. We're trying to help him find his family, and we're in a new land we've never been to before. And these are all new people that we've never met before.
Thanks for letting us borrow your sacred earlier. They were
Cool that we have the same
tremendous
language.
help.
Did you train them in your village?
Yes. We raised them from eggs and trained them ourselves. They're invaluable to us as companions.
They're so intelligent. They really came through for us back there.
I know, right? They're great at sensing and avoiding trouble. And at remembering scents. But they're pretty tricky to handle. So not everyone's cut out for riding them. Take this guy, for example. He won't let just anyone ride him. He's almost too smart for his own good. So, when I saw him take to you so easily,
Look at that
I
little
was really
barbarian cat
impressed.
over there.
He must have a gift.
Oh, Poppy.
That won't do to keep you talking. Let's take a look at those wounds.
Rooms. Good idea, Poppy. We did it. Well, that's it for this time. We will come back a little later and do another one of these. There'll be a cute little bite-sized niblets of gameplay, and it's more. This is more like, I don't know, streamlined than Fallout was. Mostly it's the monsters that were giving me trouble, but that's kind of like part of the fun. We'll figure out a way to make it fun because I felt like it wasn't. This was. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll do a little bit more.